Hi Collective and welcome. It's me, Jamie, with Lost Boy, and I'm going to be spilling some more tea. For those of you who are new to me, this is just a daily collective message pretty much intended for whoever needs it, so please only take the messages that resonate and drop the messages that do not. As always, I do want to say thank you for all the support. It truly does mean the world to me. It allows my channel to grow, but most importantly gets these messages out there to others who need it. And as you guys can notice, my format is a little differently, but I have decided to now start sharing my readings on TikTok as well. So if you guys are on TikTok and you would like to follow me, all that information will be down below in the description box. Alrighty y'all, let's get into this message. Universe, what is the tea? What is the tea? We have the Hermit. I believe this is the 10 of Pentacles. That's the 9 of Pentacles. Excuse me. And then we have the Sun card. Somebody here is definitely working towards some kind of independence, some kind of freedom, right? The 9 of Pentacles is the minor arcana, is the Empress in the minor arcana. And the 9 of Pentacles is all about being free, about being self-sufficient, about being independent, not needing people in their their life because they need something. People are in their life because they want them to be there. This is somebody here that doesn't feel like they're trapped or conditioned into anything. This is definitely somebody here that has definitely gone within. Some of y'all could be a Virgo, could be a Leo. I do have Aquarius here. I'll get into that in a second. But somebody here has gone within to look deeper, to collaborate with themselves here with the 3 of Pentacles. Somebody here was trying to, maybe have their head, their heart, and their spiritual self in alignment. So somebody here had to go within. They had to become self-sufficient. They had to become independent in some kind of way. We have the Queen of Swords here. So something here about you guys speaking your truth. Maybe you had to go within in order for you to reestablish your truth. In order for you to really, really tap in to who are you? And it's leading towards independence. It's leading towards freedom. For some of y'all, you could have separated yourself. There was definitely some kind of isolation here. I'm also getting this energy of no longer wanting to work with energy that is not at the same frequency as you. And not like in a bad way, but you're just like, you no longer want to work with people who are still vibing at a very, very low frequency, at somebody who is still leading their life with their body and not their soul. But we do have happiness and we do have freedom and we do have the Star card here, so this is prayers being answered. This is recognition from the universe for all the hard work that you have done. We have the World card here. So that some kind of chapter here is finally ending in your life, and you are going to be stepping out into a brand new world here, one where there is going to be freedom. Freedom to explore your inner child. Maybe for some of y'all, this journey that you went within, that you had to isolate yourself from, was in order to unshackle your inner child in a way. Maybe you were too afraid to come out to play. And I'm not saying that was a bad thing. You were clearly definitely healing from something that was very, very difficult. But now your inner child can come out to play. It's like you have become the version of yourself now that would have defended your younger self for whatever you went through. I have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse and the Knight of Pentacles. The Wheel of Fortune in the reverse is definitely a loss. It's misfortune here. And with the Knight of Pentacles, I feel like some kind of plan here was not very well thought out. We do have the Magician. Maybe this was something here that you were manifesting, something here that you thought that you wanted. I don't even think that it's something that you thought that you wanted. It's something here that you wanted, and it's something here that you've been working hard towards. 7 of Swords and 5 of Swords. I feel like you were dealing with somebody who probably, like, ripped the rug right from underneath you, right from where you were standing. Because the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse is also somebody here that's not committed to the job, not committed to the task. And this was some kind of a loss here for you. It definitely put a wrench in your manifestation. It put a wrench in your plans. It's like somebody saw something in you, and maybe you gave up a little bit too much of yourself. But we do have somebody here that's unwilling to compromise. And with the 7 of Swords, it's like somebody here had like some kind of hidden motives and hidden intentions here. Tell me more, universe. The 9 of Wands. Something became way too heavy. Somebody here is definitely way too overwhelmed. Some kind of block is being removed. The Fool reversed with the 4 of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles. Whatever this loss was, it definitely left you. I feel like you guys didn't even have a choice but to stand in your 9 of Pentacles. You had no choice but to be independent. Because I feel like at every corner, maybe that's why you had to work with yourself. Maybe that's why you had to isolate. Because nobody here was willing to work with you or to compromise with you or to help you out in some kind of way. They all wanted something from you. You know, like their help was contingent. And maybe in the past you were helping these people or this individual, take it however it resonates, with no strings attached. And that energy was not reciprocated when you needed it. And that was like a big, eye-opener for you. I feel like you have been trying to take a leap of faith in a brand new direction, and somebody here has been trying to block you at every step of the way. But now that you're in full alignment, that you have become the person that you were always meant to be, that block is being removed. And I feel like you are going to be allowed to take a leap of faith here. And this is going to be a loss for somebody. There's the Star card again, but this time it's in the reverse. This is going to be a loss for somebody. It's like somebody is going to be forced to be taking a time out because they're not receiving something. Because a block has been removed energetically from you. That cycle is now over. You've learned the lesson in it. You became a newer version. Not a newer version in a sense, but you always became the version of yourself that you were always meant to be. Tell me more, universe. The Ten of Wands. Yeah, it's becoming too much of a heavy burden for somebody. They're trying to avoid some kind of a loss here with the Tower in the reverse, but you're too busy being ascended here. And it's like you're leaving behind the injustice. You didn't receive what was yours, what was justly yours. Nine of Pentacles, wanting to keep you trapped. Wanting to keep you trapped, wanting to keep you codependent, wanting to keep you needing them in some kind of way. It's like somebody had a God complex, whoever you were dealing with, and for some of you, this could have been a group of people. But they were trying to cause you an injustice here because they wanted you stuck and focused on the past. They didn't want you to go into the future. They didn't want you to ascend. They didn't want you to be some kind of a leader here. And they're trying to avoid some kind of a loss here. There is a lot of spotlight energy here. Maybe for some of you, maybe they've been trying to block you. From shining your light, from being you, for showing the world who it is that you are, right? And for some of y'all are really unique. Y'all are really special. And maybe these people sense that, or know that in some kind of way. They were definitely trying to stop and block opportunities from you. But something here is becoming too much of a heavy burden now. Because their antics are no longer working. And they're trying to avoid a loss, but they can't avoid this. Because we are currently in the times of judgment. People are being held accountable for the past. And maybe these are people here who were gaslighting you about what happened in the past, making it trying to seem like it was all in your head. The Three of Wands, not wanting you to step forward into a new experience. They didn't want you to see the rest of the world. They wanted you trapped, confined to your current spot, to your current area. Take that however it resonates. It's like they didn't want you to be seen. They didn't want you to explore. For some of you, they could have even spread rumors around to the dating pool or friends groups or whatever about how awful of a person you are. Even though none of it was true. King of Cups in the reverse. Somebody here that's in their feelings because you are strong and sturdy here as the King of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Ace of Wands, you are not giving anybody the time of day. You are no longer dealing with contracts here that have strings attached. And you are moving away from emotionally dissatisfying situations, dissatisfying people, entitled people, people who have a God complex. You know, somebody here who thinks that they're the bee's knees. And I don't even know where the hell that just came from, because that's not a term that I normally use. This is where you are. You are self-sufficient. You've built up a reputation for yourself. For some of you, this could have even been in your career. You've built up a reputation here. Your word means something because the King of Pentacles is somebody that follows through on what they say that they're going to do. That's how they built up that reputation. That's how they built up their wealth. This is also somebody who's very practical, who makes wise investments. And this is somebody here that can see the long-term picture. They don't just focus on the short term. They think, how does this choice that I'm making now affect me in the future? That's the King of Pentacles. There is definitely a very, very strong, earth energy here. Some of y'all could be an earth sign, or you could have earth highly favored or aspected in your chart. You're moving away from emotionally dissatisfying situations and stepping into happiness with the Sun card. That trumps the Nine of Cups. That's freedom. That's being in God's favor. This is having everything that you've wanted and things that you never even knew that were possible. Because what you've triumphed over, because what you've overcame, because of the obstacles and the hurdles that people have put you through your life, you've become a warrior. You've become one of God's warriors. And they are so proud of you. Some of y'all could have a water sign, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio here. Could be a masculine, or could be a feminine and very, very strong masculine energy. And take that however it resonates. But the King of Cups in the reverse is somebody here that's not emotionally honest. They're non-committal. They have no intention of following through. They're not emotionally honest with themselves. This is somebody here who is probably highly jealous and envious. Their heart chakra's all over the place. But they're feeling very, very overwhelmed because maybe, you've cut them off in some kind of way. Excuse me. Ace of Cups. And the Two of Cups. And the Sun card. You are headed towards happiness, and for some of you, this could be a brand new relationship if that's what you're looking for. For others of you, this could be just finally connecting with the soul tribe that's finally on your level, right? Maybe you guys didn't understand this period of isolation that you were going through. Maybe you didn't understand why people didn't want to talk to you, didn't want to get to know you. Maybe there were a lot of different factors, like I said, rumors and gossip in the background. People just assuming who you are just based on what they see, right? Or based on just what they heard. And then there are people around you who were trying to keep you trapped, trying to keep you stuck in their world, keep you dependent on them for whatever strange reason. They wanted to stop you from heading towards this happiness, this freedom, this liberation, it's coming in hot. It is coming in hot. I'm speaking to somebody here who has bided their time, who has stayed true to themselves, who has stayed authentic, who has stayed honest, and who has probably turned their back on emotionally unavailable people in all aspects of their life. I feel like somebody here really just decided to work with themselves and to get to a point where people were in their life because they wanted them to be, not because they needed them. And they're coming into alignment with that perfect match. Love is going to be overflowing here. It's going to be a very, very joyous time. Coming into alignment with your soul tribe, with your partner. You are finally ready, my dear. Universe, give me one final card. The Knight of Wands. That is like double confirmation of the Knight of Wands. It is coming in hot. It is coming in quick. It is coming in fast. Baby, you have built this world. You've built this yourself with the King of Pentacles. I keep hitting this microphone. I am so sorry, y'all. You have built this all on your own. You were very practical. You were very wise. For some of y'all, I'm hearing that maybe you didn't exactly know what you were doing, but you knew that you were making a short-term sacrifice for a long-term payout. And for some of you, that could even be maybe some of y'all have even been celibate. You've really cleansed yourself of others' energies, and you're really stepping into your own. And everything that you've wanted, it's finally coming in. It's finally all going to make sense. Your manifestations, going back to that magician card in the beginning, to the reality that you have been trying to build for yourself, to the love of your life. Some of y'all, this could have even been like career, it could be all of it, all at once. This is like really beautiful energy. I do want to pull an oracle before I go. And for those of you who are watching on TikTok, thank you for staying this long. I know people don't do longer videos on TikTok, but I'm not one of those TikTok tarot readers that will write shit all over the screen and give you a whole reading after they've pulled. I don't like that. I don't feel like that's authentic. I feel like they don't allow the story to be channeled through and they can just record whatever they want, but that's just me. Same thing for YouTube. Universe, any advice for whoever this reading is for? I mean, I don't even think y'all don't really need the advice because you did it. You did it the right way. We have harmony, number 22. I keep hitting this microphone. I am going to have to change this mic arm. Number 22, harmony. I'm going to read it from the book. 22 breaking down to a 4, by the way. You deserve to feel good about your existence. The card is symbolic of your personal beliefs and what will bring you happiness in your life. Ganesha is asking you to remember to radiate warmth and energy. Take some time to reflect on your personal values and attitudes. What do you believe will bring you the outcomes you are longing for in order to have a complete and happy life? The color orange can refer to a period of socializing, activity, and new adventures. Oh, there's definitely new adventures. Orange is the color of the sacral chakra and is associated with the sexual organs and reproductive systems. It can symbolize happiness and love. Maybe some of y'all have been holding out for somebody here that matches your energy. And they're coming in. They're coming in hot. We store our feelings, emotions, pleasure, sensuality, intimacy, and connection in this domain. How deserving do you feel? When you feel that you deserve good, you treat yourself well and require that others treat you well also. When the sacral chakra is clear and the energy is in balance, you are a friendly, compassionate, and empathic with a concern for others. You will experience a very strong sense of belonging. Feel good about your life, enjoy time with friends, and do what is necessary to bring yourself in alignment with what you want from the relationships in your life. You are coming into harmony, my friend. This is beautiful energy. It's like the energy of like, it's all making sense now. Be proud of who you've become. Because what's coming in for you, you've built it. You deserve it. This is your payoff now. The sacrifice was worth it. That is what I have for y'all. I'm sending you all lots of love and lots of light. And I will see y'all next time. Ciao.